This is David Ian McKendry, and you're listening to Fear Initiative. If you like what you hear, please follow us on social media, rate and review us on iTunes, and be sure to tell your friends all about us. Thanks for listening, and now on with the show.
And welcome back to this episode of Fear Initiative.
Yay!
Like, really? Are we that welcome?
Number 9. Number 9.
And with us tonight is Megan Duffy.
Yo.
Okay. And Daniel Montgomery.
Yo.
And Dave, no energy, please.
Hey, how you doing, Jeff?
I'm good, Dave. How are you doing?
How
Hey,
great.
hey, no one else is here.
Huh.
Morgan. Yo. And unfortunately, Laura will not be joining us tonight.
But I am going to eat a potato chip in her honor.
Everybody pull out their noisy foods.
And we do.
And
Sitting in her place is Harold the Bat.
Oh, I actually brought Harold the Bat.
Oh,
you
good.
did? Okay,
Perfect.
perfect. So it's like she's
Listeners,
here.
You won't be able to see this, but I literally did bring a little.
It's
bit.
like
Aw.
she's here.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
It's very cute. It's rubber,
Just to be clear, it's
Wish
not
you could see it.
It's not a live bat. It is a toy
It is a
bat.
it is a
live
toy
rubber bat.
It has a little elastic string hanging from it. He has red eyes, and if you bounce him a little, he sort of flies.
Oh, that
Aw.
is so cute. We're for sure Instagramming that.
This is an audio podcast.
And with that,
For the next hour, we're going to be watching that.
I'm just gonna for the next hour. I'm just gonna be describing this. Flap, flap, flap,
You know,
flap, flap, flap.
this is an audio podcast, but we have a lot of social media where we offer visual content,
It's
especially
true.
if you follow our Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch our Instagram stories, a lot of time we show little snippets of whatever episode we happen to be recording. So if you watch, you get a little sneak peek on what's coming up.
True enough.
And you get to watch us play with a bat.
Maybe.
Cute.
And you get to see what wine we're drinking and what snacks we're eating.
That's
Tonight
right.
we're drinking Pool Boy Rosé.
Oh boy, rosé.
I'm
It's
not
pretty
even
good.
kidding.
It is pretty good.
And then we're eating some kettle cooked potato chips, sea salt flavor from Whole Foods, and also
And-
these things called cauliflower stalks that shouldn't be delicious but are.
They are really good.
We are
And-
unsponsored.
None
However,
of these places are
if
sponsoring
these
us.
places, if you want to sponsor us, if you have snacks and you want to sponsor us by sending us free
Come on,
snacks,
365 kettle cooked potato chips.
Yeah.
Come on, Pool Boy. Let's
Also,
do this.
we've had a lot of fans sending us really cool stuff like little trinkets and dice and whatnot, and
Yeah.
we're really appreciative.
Yes, thank you.
But we'd like to suggest that if you do have expendable income and you want to send something and make a difference, there's a organization called Adopt a School, adoptaschool.com, or adoptaschool.org that you can visit. And
I will check that right now.
yeah, it's a great organization where the truth is I think it's something like 90% of all school kids, especially in public schools, don't have the money for school supplies. So the teachers fill in the gap by going out of pocket and spending their own money. So with Adopt a School, you can pick a school to donate to, a teacher to donate to. You can send things directly that they need. It's really cool. So for all our listeners who are sending us stuff, we really appreciate it. But we would also
adoptaschool.org.
adoptaschool.org. So check that out, and they could definitely use your donations.
and on with the show. On the last episode of Fear Initiative, you dived deeper into the mysteries of Spirit Hollow and discovered the Goblin Factory and the woman making it, Zora. She, like the goblin she created, was a victim of the man who started it all, Maldale. After telling you everything she could, she only asked you for one of you to kill her, so she could finally rest with her family.
So sad.
That was really a bummer.
Super bummer.
After leaving the Great Hall, you had a decision to make. What to do now? The goblin horde you discovered last night was way bigger than you could deal with on your own. And honestly, you had already gotten paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Plus, you weren't sure anyone back at Jura Furlish was even around to pay you or even help you.
Nope.
I hated that place.
On the other hand, you didn't want to leave the problem to destroy another town. So McQuaid called Sir Alden and asked for his help. The old adventurer instantly responded that he was on his way. You set off to meet him north of Jura Furlish and hopefully get some help in figuring out your next step.
Everything's going to be just fine, guys.
Yeah, I know nothing's going to go terribly wrong.
The mists from the fang and the forest settled into the road, choking your world down to almost nothing. Then, out of the fog, emerged an entire company of the Tuath Protectorate army. Riding with them was Brogida, the niece of the owner of the drowned drow, and an early victim of the goblins,
Our old friend, right?
who accused you of killing everyone back at Jura Furlish.
What?
Oh.
I might use
No,
Trusty.
that's a damn lie.
I really liked her dress.
That's where the episode ended. We are now going to jump forward in a few hours. After the army took you prisoner, they disarmed you and carted you back to Jura Furlish in the wagon you took from Addis Honkpen.
Except for my sword.
No, they took your sword
Ah,
too. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, they left your sword.
They said he looks like an honest fellow. We can leave his
Sure,
sword
keep
with him.
it.
Yeah. Not everyone came quietly, though. Lilith had a pretty violent reaction when a large blue gem she had on a necklace was taken from her. Since then, she has become despondent, incommunicative, and by the time you got back to the village, she was comatose.
Oh.
The village itself had changed a great deal in the 16 hours or so that you had been gone. It is a ghost town. The grain mill water wheel is turning listlessly in the frigid mountain stream. The cold houses along the road stood silent and still in the freezing light of the afternoon. Doors slowly swung in the breeze, and except for their squeak and occasional bang, the only other sound are silently shrieking wind and the distant bleating of sheep left to fend for themselves in the fields.
Fuck.
Okay.
Does it look, this is going to sound crazy, does it look like we were here yesterday? Like we were, because it was yesterday. Yes, yeah. We only spent one night in Spirit Hollow.
Was it
Oh my
yesterday?
God.
Yes.
Do you think this has something to do with Tolliver and throwing the bottle at him? No?
Give you
All
a
right.
look.
I am. I just,
Does there, we knew there were people here 24 hours ago.
Yeah,
Does
right.
it look like that right now?
No.
honestly, all I can think about. So, like, I had a sapphire that I didn't want them to take, and I'm just like clenching it between my butt cheeks, trying to hold on to it in case we need it for collateral or something. And that's like all I can think about is like I'm starting to like. It's you know that's like when you just like work your muscles too hard and they kind of cramp a little bit, but then they kind of get to a point where they're not cramping anymore.
Are you
then
actually
they, like,
telling us this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. McQuaid is very uncomfortable.
Wait. Where's she saying the sapphire is?
I'm just,
No.
you know, like when you work out and it's like you get to a point where like it hurts so bad that it like then you don't feel anymore, but then it goes back to hurting. That's like where I'm at right now. I just want you guys to be aware.
Okay.
Why don't you just let it go?
But I don't want it to be confiscated. What if we need it, like as collateral or
Can we
something?
please
or, like,
bring our
bartering?
attention back to the crazy
Sure,
ghost town
fine,
around us right now?
whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm just
Okay, I
trying
know.
to-
I'm just telling you what's on my mind right now.
Okay,
like, go ahead and tell us what's on your mind.
I'm
I should have.
just-
I think I should have keistered something too.
What? Okay.
Oh,
That's a wonderful term.
What?
Thank
I'm sorry.
you. Thank you,
Oh, I'm
Tabaxi.
sorry.
See, he
Maybe-
gets it. He fucking understands.
I don't know, but I could get a dagger, but
You probably
no,
can't.
no,
You probably
no,
couldn't.
I don't think you should do. I
Yeah.
You
don't
couldn't
No.
put a top hat up there.
No,
I'm
I'm
sure.
all right,
I
all right.
think
Oh, your top hat.
Okay,
Maybe
bring
if
up the
you
top
folded
hat
it.
again.
As you approach the city hall, you briefly get a glimpse of white-haired bodies placed in a pattern surrounding the fountain of Atrajan the Peaceful.
Like drow,
No,
white-haired bodies.
they're dwarf-sized.
White-haired bodies.
The-
Placed around the fountain, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're dead or something.
Yes,
Do these guys look
Huh.
familiar to any
They're
of you
laid
guys?
out.
in a pattern you can't see.
No.
Any attempt to stop and look is met with a poke of the spear.
Ow.
Hold up.
Hey,
What the hell?
hey.
Finally, at Brogida's prompting, Sergeant Mosnick and her detail lead you into the back of the city hall and down to a small jail where you are all locked up,
Oh man.
Oh, this
and where
is
you've been
so
waiting
gross.
for at least an hour.
Did they leave a guard on us, keep an eye on us, or anything?
There are 3 guards standing kind of bored.
Hey, just so you know, where I grew up, we had a toilet made of gold. I just want you to know that.
Rael, has that tactic ever worked with anyone?
I'm really mad right now. We are like in a box, and it's like so dank.
I'm sitting with. I'm kind of like. I'm trying to help Lilith Like I'm worried about her. So I've kind of like, I'm tending to her. I've got her laid out on a bench. I assume there's a bench.
Yeah, there's a long bench in the back of it.
When you say gold toilet, I'm picturing something really cold. I mean,
God,
no,
it
been
had
an
like
hour.
It had like a warmer on it.
Oh.
It was extremely fancy. We had a gold, like it was like the sink was gold, the toilet was gold, the tub was gold, and like it was like, I guess, climate temperature control.
Can we please?
So, like,
Can we please? I'm sorry.
We'll put a pin in that.
Bring it back to where we are for a moment?
I mean, we're just sitting here. I'm
Sure,
just having
sure.
a conversation, but whatever.
So a quick description of the room that you're in. The room itself is about 30 by 30. Half of it is taken up by one giant cell. The bars themselves are just big enough for you to get your hands through and maybe up to your elbow, but not much further than that. The ground is covered in straw, but on the plus side, the straw is fairly fresh. There are 2 windows in the cell itself.
Okay.
They're at the top of the wall behind you.
Okay.
They're at ground level. The cell is below ground.
Got it.
The windows themselves are about 2 feet wide and 6 inches tall.
Yikes.
And are also barred.
Mm-hmm.
Next, between the 2 windows, is the symbol of the 6-legged spider.
What?
Carved into the stone itself.
How recently?
Not yesterday, but not more than a couple months.
Whoa.
Ooh, that's not.
Are there
good.
guards in the room with us?
There are 2 guards in the room with you at the moment. There are 5 that are rotating in or out because they're actually pulling out a bunch of old boxes and other things that the town just collects over the years because this is normally used as storage.
Okay.
When you say 15 by 15, it's half cell.
Yeah.
Is there anything in about 3 foot reach?
What are you looking for?
Oh, something that might be sharp, hard.
No, they made sure
Pointy,
to kind of like
key
shift everything
looking.
away. Why don't you roll a perception? Maybe there's something that they missed in the straw.
That's a 6.
So it's like finding a needle in the haystack, isn't it? We have fun.
I called to one of the guards. She's doing it. Excuse me. Excuse
One of the
me.
guards glances over at you and goes, "Yes."
Hi. Listen, we shouldn't be in here. May I speak to your chaplain, please, or someone that's in charge?
Lieutenant will speak to you when she gets back.
Do you know when she's getting back?
Well, she's doing a search of the town to see if the girl was telling the truth or not.
Listen, and I stand up and I kind of gently place Lilith back down on the bench. Listen, I'm an officer of the New Calendar City Watch. You can reach out to my father or my sister, Thomason McQuaid. My name is Farley McQuaid. I'm an officer of the New Calendar.
I had no idea that was your first name.
I'm an officer of the New Calendar City Watch.
Farley.
Thank you. Sir Alden Straightaxe was the man who hired us. We were brought to this town to clear out a goblin infestation. We found no goblins at first, and then we were attacked. Sir Alden is on his way from his keep, on the road where you found us. We spoke to him via a sending stone a few hours ago. Can we please speak to your lieutenant? The sun is going down, and bad things are going to start to happen in this area.
Y'all are gonna die.
Don't say that.
Sorry.
I'll wait until he gets a response.
It wasn't like a threat. It's just like that's what keeps happening.
It's a statement of fact, unfortunately.
Sir,
There's goblins.
Sir, I do what the lieutenant and the sergeant tells me to do. I can't really help you out here. I mean, I
Your
guess I get you
friends
some
are
water.
in trouble.
Would you like, I guess, something to drink? I guess.
I would love some water if you don't mind. Is it fresh? Is it filtered?
Well, I
or-
mean, then he points at your own water skins. He goes, like, get some from over there. I mean, ours is outside, but
I mean, mine's
Note to
filtered, so
self:
I don't
put a
mind.
weapon in my water skin next time. I want to do an insight check on this
Sure.
guy. I want to find out if he wants to keep us safe.
okay.
You know, if it's part of his job to
All
keep
right.
us from killing each other or doing anything to
Mhm.
each other. 18 plus nothing. 18.
He looks bored.
Mm-hmm.
He looks a little put out because this is not the duty that he signs up for.
Mm-hmm.
He signed up for. He looks like that he's just following orders, and that's about all he's going to do at this point.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Sir, hi.
Mm.
I'm Rael.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
What's your name?
I'm Private Richter.
Private Richter.
Private Richter. I like that. Do you have a set of keys to open our cell?
The lieutenant has the keys, ma'am.
Oh, so you don't have the keys,
No.
but a lieutenant does. Could you maybe go talk to the lieutenant and?
The lieutenant will be here shortly, ma'am.
Okay, but when you say shortly, like 15 minutes, like 2 hours, like what do you think?
Listen, lady, I was told to stand here and make sure nothing bad happens to you. You stay in the cell. That's what I'm doing.
Oh,
I don't know anything else.
Are we able to tell what time it is outside?
Looking out the window, it's probably 4:15, 4:30
And
ish.
it was getting dark around 6 or 7.
Yeah.
In
Yes, you
Sheriff
probably
Ehrlich?
have 2 to 3 hours of daylight
McQuaid,
at most.
McQuaid, I'm going to whisper to you. McQuaid,
I mean, on
how
the one
violent
hand,
do you think we need to get here?
How what?
How violent do you
On
want to
the-
get here?
I don't
on the
wanna
one
get
hand,
violent.
if we're inside the cell, maybe we're safe from the goblins.
I think I
That's a
can.
good
I think
point.
I can grab him.
I say thank you so much, Private Richter. I understand that you're just doing your job and you're doing exactly what you're told. We appreciate your efficiency and
your
we just
service.
we just
to
want
the
what we just want you to
government.
stay safe, and we want what we genuinely want what's best for Jura Furlish. So as soon as Lieutenant gets here, let us know, and we really look forward to speaking with her.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, sorry. Yes, ma'am. So sorry.
Wow.
Wow. It's
That
all right.
was really,
Listen,
really
listen,
uncalled for.
listen. He lives in a small town.
I know.
Look,
He has
I know.
never seen
He's never seen
someone
anyone
as
like
gorgeous as
me.
you.
I know. Oh, that's
He
very
didn't
sweet.
mean it. I just
I
don't.
understand.
What's up,
because,
Private?
It's
I
been a
don't-
long time since I felt
I just
that.
want to apologize because in the 12th Protected Armory, we're not allowed to do that. But to be honest, I haven't seen many non-dwarves in my life, so
I
Oh,
understand.
he's-
Totally
he's
fine.
weirdly
Don't worry.
self-aware.
Yeah.
Yes, he's smart.
All right, one more time. One
He's
more
a
time,
job.
McQuaid.
No.
Yeah, he does have a
No.
job.
How do you feel about having a hostage?
I do not.
We got
Cecil,
one. We
I
got
do-
one.
That
We got.
is- that is a short-term answer, and that is not going to help us.
We've got one more hour, and then I make my move.
eventually the room
I
has
won't
been
be helping
it's
you.
fully cleared now. The only thing that's left in it is your stuff neatly stacked against the wall that has the door to a closet of some sort that
What-
you haven't seen into it.
What
And
can we
then-
see outside?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Out the
I didn't
window,
mean to interrupt
and
you.
then I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'll finish this really quick.
Okay, please.
And then they leave a small table in the middle of the room, and then there's the door leading out. What you can see out the window is an alleyway, and you're kind of looking straight up because the walls themselves are about 15 feet high.
Okay.
How far away is that table?
Table is about 8 feet away.
Is there anything on it?
There is something on it. Let me look really quick. There is a single chair, and two. There's a single table. There's nothing on top of it. There's a chair behind it.
That's it.
So
That's not in Tails'
minimalist.
reach, is
it's
it?
actually like the
No, unfortunately not.
minimalism is
Yeah.
kind of hip in a way, and I like appreciate the architecture and the design of the space. It's just I wish there was like a way out of this cell.
Is Lilith? She's breathing.
She's breathing. Occasionally, she'll moan something that is unintelligible.
I will try to splash some water from my water skin on her face,
You haven't
just a
made-
little
you,
bit.
You don't have your water skin.
Oh, okay. You said it was over there. I'm sorry, I
listen.
misunderstood.
No, he has your water skin. If
Oh,
you asked for
he
water,
has
he would
them.
have given you some.
Listen, Farley. Okay,
Wait,
are
the guards gone?
I have
All but one of them is guarded. This
Is it
gone at this
Private
point.
Richter?
Private Richter, yeah.
Listen,
He's leaning
Can I
against
call
the
you
far
Farrell?
wall.
No,
Don't-
please
I won't.
don't.
Okay.
There's a reason you
So-
don't know that name.
Okay, well now we do. So, she's gonna be fine. I've had a zillion drunk friends. You just kind of let them sleep
Did
it
she
off.
look drunk to you?
She's not drunk.
No, but it's whatever she's going through is similar. So I'm telling you, just let her sleep it off.
Didn't look like
She's-
alcohol to me. I'm worried.
I think she's gonna be fine.
Okay.
She's just needs her blue thing back, and we're gonna get it. It's fine.
Private
But,
Richter, can we get some water for our friend who doesn't seem to be feeling so well?
Yes, ma'am. I'll be right back.
You have to
Thank
make
you.
sure
And
that
he
you
actually
prop her up
walks
sitting
out of
to
the outer
give
jail.
her the water.
Oh, okay.
He's actually left us now.
He's left you,
He's
yes.
left us.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. What do we do?
What do we
He's
do?
gone.
I can't reach that
It's like,
that
can we
table
get
with
on?
my
Can
tail.
somebody get on
tail.
someone's shoulders?
It-
Are we still tall
Is
enough?
it a better idea to try and break out or just stay and wait and talk to the lieutenant?
Well, how are we going to break out? There's still metal bars in front of
Yeah, I mean, we can't fit onto that window, and
All
I
right.
think we should wait. I think we should find out what's going here. I think we should plead our case. And because remember, the whole reason we were leaving anyway was to get back up. And now we got a bunch of soldiers here. And so I want to talk to who's in charge. I want to tell them what's going on.
I want to ask Private Richter what happened.
Well, I think we should grab Private Richter when he gets in here
I don't
and
think
maybe
Private
put some
Richter
claws
knows
to his
anything.
throat.
That's
I don't
not going
know.
to get us anywhere, Cecil.
He means well, but he's like not important. Like he's not in charge. He's not like powerful.
I know. I'm just bored and
Well.
I want to talk to him.
kind of same sometimes, but then I'm like
The door
oh.
opens and Richter walks in with a small platter and has four tin cups on it.
Thank you.
He picks up one of your
very much.
water skins and just starts filling each cup up with water.
and he's got to pass them.
And
through
he
the bars
walks-
one by one.
He walks to within 3 feet of the bars and stops and gives you all a quick eye and says, "You're not going to try anything funny, are you?"
No,
No.
we're not.
I mean, we might tell some jokes or something, but not
We're a high charisma party.
Don't worry, Richter. You can trust me. And I reach my claws through the bars.
I'm just going to roll an insight check really quick right here. And he goes, "Okay," and he hands out. He hands a
Cecil.
As I grab it,
Cecil.
I make sure that my claws kind of like run across his wrist
Mhm.
and then take hold of the cup.
like
pull
you're
it
trying
in.
to scratch him, or
Just a little reminder. I'm not trying to dig deep. I'm just trying to just
he like pulls his hand back and looks at it and and it's just like no.
thank
I
thank
giggle
you.
nervously and say, "Cats will be cats."
Thank you. And I'm going to walk
Meow.
back to the back of the
Oh,
cage.
and then he hands. He goes. I
Thank
don't
you.
think I'm just gonna hand the rest to her, and he points to
Where-
Oh,
Nightshade.
thank you. That's
What's-
And
very
he
what
hands-
city,
starts handing you,
uh,
cups of water?
You're
What-
so
Where are you
in.
stationed, Richter?
We are. My unit's normally in Glacia Harbor. We're just making the sojourn to New Calendar. We do
Okay.
this about once a year, about
Got
this
it.
time every year.
And you ran into Brigitte. You
Brogita.
had to bring back that name, Jeff, didn't you?
It's Brolgita.
You
right?
ran. You ran
Right?
into Brilgita.
Brolgita?
Brilgita. You ran into Brilgita on the road, and she told you about Jura Furlish. Is that what happened?
I don't know, sir. I'm just following orders here.
So
How
let me
long-
ask you. Let me ask you your. I'm so sorry,
Oh,
Nightshade.
no, you go.
So you were on the road. You were told to stop, and then your entire troop redirected here. Is that what happened?
No, this is just the way. No, if we just ran into her, she was coming north, and we were heading south.
Yeah, but were you planning on stopping here in this shithole little town?
Yeah, this is normally where we bivouac outside of town.
Got it. Okay.
Hey Richter, you know where the drowned drow is?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's
they
right
got
outside.
they got a stew over there. I am starving.
It's
Is
from-
there any way we
from
could
what-
get a couple bowls in here? It would just be.
From what Corporal Runts told me, sir, none of the houses are warm, so I don't think there will be
Oh,
any stew
you
next
gotta
door,
you
sir.
gotta have something set up at your camp, something warm we could have to eat. We've been out here for a really long time. and
Cecil, there were people
love
dead
to-
in the town square when we rode into town.
Was it
Yeah,
anybody
well,
you
that's-
knew?
Do you know anything?
That's
about
not feeding
that,
me right
Private
now. I'd
Richter?
love to
What's
get something to eat.
on? Do you know? You must have heard something.
I'm really sorry. I'm really not at liberty to talk to you about this stuff. In fact, I probably shouldn't even be talking to you about anything
I know,
at
but
all right now.
listen. Here's the thing. There's like a goblin infestation and they murder everybody. So like we're all gonna be dead by tomorrow anyway. So like if you get in trouble for telling us stuff and no one will even ever know because we'll all be dead. So like we might as well just like have a nice time and like tell us what's going on, you know?
May I have your cups back now, please?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
sure.
thank you so much for the water. I
Thank you.
really
That was
appreciate
really
it.
sweet
It was
of you.
very, very nice.
And it was
of
very
you.
cute, like how you came out the platter, and it was just like paying attention to detail. I really liked it.
So you all give me your cups back?
I splashed a
No,
little on
I'm
Will's
still
face to
I'm
see if
still
it makes her
drinking
up.
mine there, Richter.
Yeah.
I'm a slow drinker.
Should we try and sit
Oh.
her up and give her a little
Okay.
sip?
Yeah,
Well,
let's just
You
sit her
can't
up.
like
Make sure.
pour it on her.
I
from
mean,
the
how much
ship.
longer are you going to be drinking?
Don't want her to
I like
choke.
to sip.
Okay.
He's a tabaxi, so like they like have to lick drop by. It's just so it's super annoying, but it's just like
I thank you for
how
your
he
patience,
is.
though.
Yeah, thank you
yes,
for
sir.
being
Yes, sir.
patient.
All right.
I'm
As-
going to go back over there now.
Okay.
Thank you.
As subtly as I
Is it-
can, I'm going to use 5 of my lay on hands on Lilith to either cure a disease or neutralize a poison. See if it does anything.
I'm going to neither one of those things would happen.
Okay.
You don't have to spend those points. You would just know and instantly know that there isn't anything you can do for her.
Got it.
Does Richter leave the room with those cups?
No, he walks and stands over by the door.
Okay, I'm gonna go sit in a corner on the ground.
Actually, I'm sorry, he puts the platter with the cups on the table and
Uh-huh.
goes stands by the door.
I'm gonna go sit in the corner on the ground, and behind my back, I'm gonna start smashing the tin cup against the
All right.
stone.
Sure.
As
You find
stealthily-
like a nice piece of stone that's kind of like chipped away a little bit,
Mhm.
so there's a little bit of an edge there that you can really get
Okay.
pieces out of it.
I'm trying to break it up and get some long tool-like pieces
Okay.
out of it.
Do I see
and-
what he's doing?
So
No, I mean,
I'll do I'll do a stealth check if you
no,
want.
I'm not going to say you have to because you were kind of like tending to Lilith, so
Yeah,
you
I
really
was.
weren't paying attention too much to him
Okay.
at the moment.
listen, this is exactly like a friend of mine. Like she had to give her engagement ring back, and she was like devastated, and then she was like catatonic for a couple of days, and then she's kind of snapped out of it, and now she's totally fine, and now she's married to a new prince. So like Lilith's gonna be fine. They just snatched her gem.
Okay.
From down the hall, you can hear the sounds of a lot of hobnail boots clicking on the stone floors.
Those are expensive boots.
The
I
steel
can
door at
tell.
the back of the jail opens, and Sergeant Mosnick stops in the doorway.
Hi.
She gives you all a disdainful look, an especially hard look at Rael. And then she steps in and stands next to the door. She looks over at Richter and says, "Clean up this mess." And Richter goes, "Yes, Sergeant." And he walks over to the table and grabs the platter with the cups and quickly walks out of the room. Behind her, and after Richter finally clears the doorway, walks in marches in an officer with a couple of young soldiers. One of the soldiers sits down at the table and places a number of sheets of paper on the table in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
The officer removes her riding gloves and folds them through her belt.
Is she a lieutenant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gives you all a disdainful smile, like kind of like the cat that has the canary cornered.
Are these all dwarves?
And she says, "Good afternoon
Hi.
to you all. I am Lord Lieutenant Lagatha Thurfin,
Nice to meet you, Lagatha.
Countess of Kinlan.
Oh.
My, but we have seemed to have a very busy afternoon.
That is not
Yes.
how I would have chosen to put it.
There seems to be a terrible misunderstanding.
Oh my goodness, is there?
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, my young corporal here, Atticus, will take down all of your statements.
That's fine.
But I just
Okay.
need some answers to some questions.
Great.
Sure.
We'd be happy to answer
We've been
them.
we've been waiting for you to come so we could tell you.
I had to thoroughly search the town to see exactly what has happened here.
We would
We would love to
hear
know.
what you found.
I'd like to hear your stories first.
Sure.
Sure.
I'd only like one of you to talk at a time because Atticus takes some time to write things down,
Sure.
and we're very thorough in this outfit.
Okay.
Very well.
That's really
Who would
helpful.
like to tell the story first?
I'll go.
Okay, McQuaid, go for Farley.
You are McQuaid.
Farley McQuaid.
Farley, his name is Farley.
That's correct.
It's a very common name where he's from. Yes, continue.
I am an officer of the New Calendar City Watch.
Mhm.
You can find me. My father, my sister, and my brother are all still officers of the City Watch. You can find them. You can check my references if you wish. I was contracted to work with Sir Alden Straight-Axe to come to this town, Jura-Furlish, on report of a goblin infestation.
A goblin infestation.
That is correct. As weird as that sounded, I was curious. I had some vacation time and was looking to maybe try out adventuring,
Oh,
and came with Sir Alden to this town over the course of 3 weeks.
mm-hmm.
We stopped in Deep River, had some unfortunate encounters there, but nothing I think that broke any laws. We actually did the town a great service in terms of ridding them of a rat problem.
Get on with it.
Anyway, we arrived in Jura-Furlish, and we found no goblins. We found
But I thought you said there was a goblin infestation.
that's what we were told at first. We arrived midday to a town of what we were told was 213 people, and all we could find was about 5, 7, 6, maybe
It's not more than
single digits people. We came to town. We were told that there was no goblin infestation, that one goblin had been killed by the blacksmith, a drunk, stupid man named Tarl Kozak.
He was super stupid.
He was nice.
He was
But
fine.
He's not smart.
So he killed the goblins.
He killed a goblin. And he
Like
had,
one.
and he showed us evidence of such in a skin that he had taken with the intent to taxidermy it. The rest of the day was spent trying to understand exactly what was going on, because we couldn't understand why one goblin had been killed and there was no sign of any others, and why had we just spent 3 weeks coming to this town.
Stop.
I'm not even close to finished.
You are finished. Cat, talk.
I think you should pick
Make
up
it
where he
faster.
left off.
I was traveling down the road there
Stop.
to go to see your mom. And
Tiefling, begin speaking.
Her name is Nightshade Bloodstone. You will address her as an actual person.
Barley, that's so sweet. So, yes, we were brought here to stop a goblin infestation. And we, exactly, just like you, thought, what? Goblins? That doesn't make any sense. We saw this one goblin and thought, that's not an infestation, but everybody here seemed
Skip the part of the one goblin. Get to the part where you're defending yourselves that there were more than one goblin to kill everyone in this town.
Oh, well, thank you for finishing our story for us. Need anything else? Or can we go now?
That's the story that your friend here has been telling me all the way on the ride down.
Well, what
here.
story do you want to hear? You want to hear one about 3 bears? You want to hear one about a Goldilocks?
Cecil.
What do you want to hear about?
Goldilocks. She sounds cool.
A girl I used to know at port in another city here.
Cecil,
What do you want to hear?
we have 2 hours till sundown. We need to get through
Oh,
with
I
this.
feel safe
All
in here.
right,
I
let me
feel
talk.
safe inside this
Excuse me,
cage. Let's
excuse me.
watch
You haven't
everybody just
asked-
die around
Hey,
us.
baby,
Have fun in
back
2
me.
hours.
Hey, so you haven't asked me yet. I'm basically going to tell
Yes.
you. So we were contracted to get rid of some goblins, and then we got to the town, and there's only one goblin we was taking care of, and then we went to another town, and there was a bazillion goblins, and then there was a more bazillion
Okay,
goblins.
I'm done with
and
you.
More
Why were you on the road heading north?
to get away from the
Why?
goblins.
I'm done with you. Why were you on the road heading north?
Well, I told you
Oh,
we were
this
looking for your
bitch.
mom.
Oh, that's not true. We actually don't know your mother.
Oh, no, she's a sweet
we were
lady.
heading north
Real sweet
because
lady.
the halfling town of Spirit Hollow had been completely devastated by a goblin and spider infestation. Seemingly a fiend of the pit named Agliax was living under the town, and we were trying to find Sir Alden Straightaxe, whose keep was in the direction of... What's the name of the town?
Glash Harbor.
Glash
That's like 1,000
Harbor.
miles away.
And so he was supposed to be meeting us coming back down from his keep. We were heading north. He was heading south. He should be on his way.
You know what, lady? You seem to know the answer
At
here.
the moment you say lady, the sergeant goes, you will refer to her as countess or lieutenant, sir.
I
Oh,
thought she was the sergeant. I'm confused.
There's the sergeant and the lieutenant, the lord.
well then, a lady,
At least there's women in
Contessa,
charge.
Sergeant, Lieutenant, whatever the hell you want to be called. You
Very
seem to
optimistic
know
with women in
what the
charge.
answer to this question is. So why don't you fill us in on what the answer to this question
Listen,
is?
My feline friend is very aggravated. We've had a very long couple of days.
I don't like being put in a cage
I
by
know.
people I don't know
I
who
know.
I've done nothing
Question,
to.
How far away are they from the bars of the cage?
Don't.
Not close enough.
Wondering.
Okay, so I guess it is
I like where you're
my
going there.
turn to tell you what has happened.
Okay, please.
Oh,
we're-
love
we
to
thank
know.
you.
Because we
Would
don't
love to
know.
hear.
We don't know what
Here
happened.
is my guess as to what happened last time. You showed up in this town. You used some sort of evil magics on the
No.
people here. You killed all of the elderly in this town.
That is
You
not true.
arranged them in that symbol, pointing at the six-legged spider symbol,
What?
around the fountain in the town square. Then you decide to abscond north to escape your villainy.
No, that's-
You forgot one very important thing to all that. We made toys for all the children of the world. Then we went around the world and we
Stop.
delivered them all.
Stop.
You
Stop.
forgot one important part.
No.
This is what I propose. We're kind of safe in this cell. I say we just wait until sundown and the goblins come out.
I'm up for
and-
enjoying the show.
and they you'll see exactly what we're up against, and you'll all be murdered by the spiders and turned into new goblins.
We did encounter some killer goblins.
We know how to fight them off at this point.
Goblins
Went away in the
are
morning.
a myth.
They're being made.
Hundreds.
Goblins are being made.
Hundreds of them.
They're
Did you
being
go to the shop
manufactured.
where the goblin body is?
Listen. If you go into our stuff, you will find several notes that were found outside of this town, outside of Spirit Hollow, inside Spirit Hollow. One of them came from Barna, the Quinta of this town. You will find pieces of evidence, pieces
Warnings.
that talk about warnings, that talk about spiders, talking about false goblins, talking about an attack on Spirit Hollow weeks ago. How could we have manifested
There
that
is an
out of
evil
our
war-
imagination, lady?
Corporal Atinicus, please hand me the note.
Which note?
And then he brings out a piece of parchment and hands it to her. And she holds it up in front of her and says, "To the soldiers of Tuath Protectorate, this village was destroyed down to the last man, woman, and child, save for 2, by a gang of cultists calling themselves the Six-Legged Spiders. They are led by the infamous elderly dwarf madman Alden Stritax. The other members of the gang are tabaxi thief Cecil, the human murderer McQuaid, the drow prostitute Rael, and 2 tiefling women, one of whom is masquerading as a priestess of the maiden, Nightshade
Listen,
and Lilith." You will be quiet.
No, I won't. I'm going to tell
They
you,
brought
I'm
with
an
them
empowered woman. I'm
unspeakable
not a
magic
prostitute. I
that have
sex
warped the
for
flesh
free.
and minds of all those here. using
Noted.
the people of this town as their playthings for days on end.
Days?
I'm afraid all the bodies were destroyed when they were no longer of use. If they did this here,
Listen.
what other malevolence will they unleash upon the world?
That is not
We have
true.
split up and headed in opposite directions down the Glasha Road in hopes of reaching safety and to
Eldar.
warn the world about the evil that has befallen this town.
Eldar
Please
and Brilgida.
don't allow the death of my village to go unpunished. May our C.R. Marora, Jura Furlish. This
Aurora.
Oh, the
was
mayor.
Cecilia, of course.
this
the
was
mayor.
tagged to the door of the drowned drow.
That doesn't make any
No,
sense.
she's
So
not
wait, if I
because-
put
you
up
to
any
go-
piece of paper on a door somewhere, you're going to
have-
call it evidence?
You have my things, yes? I want you to go into my stuff, and you will find a signet ring made of mithril and carbonado. You will find some sunglasses. You will find a sealed letter with the wax symbol of a spider. We found all of this on the body
And-
of an actual drow. Yes.
And you think this will exonerate you? Evidence that you are
we
members
found it.
of the
I will
six-legged
tell you.
spider
No,
cult.
I will tell you that it came down from the river and stopped in Marora's own sluice gate outside of her mill.
And if you go through my bag, you will find my pipe and tobacco, and I'd thank you to hand it over to me. Because I really would like to smoke right now.
I will tell you what. Nothing in this town smells good to me right now.
Yeah, no, I
Nothing
agree
at all,
with you.
It's a
especially
really
your
smelly
story. There
town,
is
to be
no such
honest.
thing as goblins.
Oh,
I
know.
will return in about an hour after you've had some time to maybe think about your stories.
Send some people to Spirit Hollow. Seriously. Go underneath the barn and tell me what you find. Tell me
I will
what
see you all
find.
in 1 hour.
Go
Oh.
to
And
go
then she
to
and
the
Mossy
temple.
walk out
Wait,
the door.
Lady Lieutenant,
No, she just
can
keeps
you
walking.
hand... She didn't give me my pipe. Son of a bitch.
To be honest, like I think we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be in this little cell, and then there's gonna be this crazy goblin attack at night, and they're all gonna die,
Sure.
and we're gonna be right. I am so not
So
worried.
are we by
think you're
ourselves
right.
in here right now?
Yeah, like I think we're
what?
fine.
We're by
and
ourselves right
then-
now?
So-
Well, Atinicus is the corporal is sitting at the at the desk, and he's still like finishing up his notes.
question: the windows, like,
Yeah.
are they're barred?
Yes.
They're barred too. Huh.
Go through Miss Bloodstone's things. You will
Might have to
find
stress
a
eat.
journal from the Quinta of Spirit Hollow that is what I'm talking about, that talks about attacks from weeks ago.
Details those attacks.
Details that we could not have done. Please, I am not lying to you. You can cast Zone of Truth. Grab your cleric. I bring him out.
He's just kind of ignoring it. Just writing down his notes.
Finnegas, you want to give me that pipe and tobacco out of my bag for me?
And
Please,
Atinicus
you're
looks up
driving
at
me
you and
insane.
goes, and kind of gives you a
Come on,
quirky look.
come on. I'm gonna give a condemned man.
He shrugs. He's like, fine. You know,
All right.
Yeah,
He's an
you're about to die.
addiction.
So
Oh, and there's some tinder sticks in there too. I could use those. One of them would be fine. Alright.
he pulls out the pipe
Mhm.
and he fills it with tobacco and he lights it and he starts smoking it, leaning against the wall. And he goes, I kind of thought you'd all would have died last night.
What?
God damn it, son of a bitch.
And he walks out the room.
Wait, what?
Motherfucker.
All right, I immediately go to the lock and start picking it with that tool
Okay.
I made.
Divine
Fuck
sense.
me, don't fuck me.
Divine sense.
Come
I use one of them.
Natural
Was that-
20.
Was that Agli
Natural
Axe?
20.
Natural
No, it
20
was not.
Tabaxi.
Natural 20.
Okay, one of the locks is undone.
How many more do I have to go through?
At least one more that you know.
Was that Agli Axe?
That was not Agliax.
All right.
But there is definitely the stench of something not of this world about him.
I'm going
Like
for the other
fiend?
one. Come on,
Probably.
Come on,
Like,
No, is
Ball
that
tail?
19?
No.
Is there any addition to that? What's the added?
No, do you have sleight of hand?
I do have sleight of hand.
Let me ask you this next question. It's a very
22.
important question. What is your elbow reach?
I do have a long tail.
So there is a 1 foot plate around the two locks.
Don't make this like an apartment complex. God damn it.
This is a very old jail made a long time ago. Back
Mm-hmm.
when this area was filled with bandits.
God damn you and your very weird details, Jeff.
Is it in tail reach?
Yeah, but I mean it's going to be such a negative because it's not your tail can kind of do things, but it's not like fully prehensile.
He just needs to work it better.
God damn it. So I got one lock done.
Yes, one lock is undone. I mean, you can start working at it.
I mean,
It'll
I'm
take you a
currently
while.
I'm gonna start-
prostitute,
I'm gonna
so
start
I
working
don't
on the
have to,
second one.
like-
I cannot believe they called you a prostitute.
I mean, like, listen.
Does anybody here have a longer arm than me?
A lot of people just aren't super open-minded, and so it's just they see someone who's like really comfortable in their own skin, and they're like, clearly. that's a
Nightshade, how's your
hooker.
tail? Can you
But the
do
truth
anything
is
with it?
that
No.
I am super
damn it.
empowered,
My arm's about the length of yours. It's like a little thinner.
and I know who I am, so like it
Son
doesn't
of a
bother me to be
bitch.
called a
Goddamn.
prostitute.
Rael.
Maybe I should be one because then I could make us so much more money. But
Rael,
like,
do you remember that hand that you used to do things you don't really feel like doing?
oh, my buddy, yeah.
Yeah. You want to say? Let's say hi to Buddy.
I'll hold up my tin
Oh,
cup
like
for you.
he could help.
Yeah, like he could help right now.
Maybe
Oh,
you can give us a hand with this.
I mean,
Wait
I
a
don't
minute,
really
wait.
know. Okay, how did we?
Can we bring
How
our
did we get him
bags
last
closer
time?
to us?
How did we get him last time?
You really thought about how you didn't want to lift up the things around the barricade.
Oh my god. Yeah, they look so heavy. I definitely didn't want to do
Yeah.
it at all.
Opening this jail door is probably rusty, first of all.
To be honest, like I'm gonna have to pee in like 15 minutes, and I'm not like there's nowhere to pee. Like in
And
a
we
No,
have-
there,
spot,
there
and,
is there's
like,
two privy buckets. Don't
yeah,
worry.
but
You don't wanna
but
use
you don't
those.
want
I
to use
don't
those.
wanna use the
no,
bucket.
no.
I'm
You
sorry. I don't know if you
couldn't
guys
use
have
those.
heard,
No,
but
you had a
used
golden
to have a golden
toilet.
I mean,
And
just
this-
one. Not all of them were golden, but we had like the one golden bathroom.
Oh, I
Oh,
know.
And look at the
yeah.
state of
No,
this
I
tin
definitely
cup
don't
here.
want to. Whoa, there he is. There's a hand.
I'll hold out the tin cup for him.
It
My
doesn't
tool.
require any materials, right? No.
No, just
so
persuasion.
he's just there. What do you? What do
If you can get him to unlock that door.
Otherwise, you're gonna have to do it.
no, I don't.
And
wanna,
this is a
I
very
can't.
jagged
I'm
piece
not,
of
like-
metal.
Okay, whoa. Okay, whoa. He's got the metal thing. He's a little shaky. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. You can do this. And he's sticking it in, and
Just look for the tunnel. Just try to get the tunnel.
You can roll.
oh,
She's rolling a dex check.
Sure.
20.
Natural 20.
For some strange reason, you get the lock pick into the lock,
She is
and you
blessed.
hear a click, and
Rael
the
is
gate,
blessed.
and the jail door opens like 3 inches.
I mean, that's like helpful, right?
Pull. Let's get it open.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna try to get it open.
Yeah, it opens.
My hand-
Okay,
my
oh,
hand
I
is
thought it just
helping
stopped
'cause
at
I don't
whatever
know
No, it's 'cause
what
it's-
it is.
it's-
Super dirty.
I'm going right to my
I've-
bag and my weapons.
McQuaid is hanging back for a moment.
You really want to be in a cage when he comes back? Whatever the hell that was?
There's no turning back from this. I don't want to
Okay,
do this.
I know.
No, there's not.
Here we go. Who's carrying Lilith?
I will carry her, I guess.
Okay.
And whatever that guy was, that was he it smelled like sulfur,
Yeah,
basically.
I smelled
So,
Yeah, and you stole my pipe too.
Here we go.
At first, I thought it was maybe like one of those buckets that we were gonna have to like, but it turned.
Yeah, you totally
I think
did
it
steal
is
your
the
pipe.
dude. I think it's
No,
just
it was
the
him.
dude.
I'm
These idiots
erasing
are
it.
gonna die.
I'll erase it till I get it back from him.
All
right,
And
okay,
so
so-
it's
I
around
grabbed-
5 now. You said
Yeah, let's
another hour
call it
passed.
well, I mean, it took a while for her to do it, so we're gonna call it closer to 5:30. So the jail door is open. You can all re-equip if you want to.
Yeah.
Is there anything else around that we see? Like we're investigating. Like are there any?
There is the doorway that leads out, the one door that leads out, and there's one door off to the side you haven't seen into.
I'm gonna
yet.
try that door.
Okay, it opens.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
What's
of course.
what's in there?
It's a closet space. There is a large table inside there.
Is there anything on the table?
Nope.
Thank you. That's it. It's just the table
Mhm.
in there.
Oh, I'm gonna leave the tin cup on the table inside the room.
Okay.
Yeah, I should return that.
Yeah, that's probably nice of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna miss that.
Ah, I don't want to be called a thief again.
No, of course not.
What are they? They're gonna listen. These people
What
are
is that
gonna
room
die. So like we could honestly just take whatever we want.
Oh, I say we get the hell out of it. Take whatever can get us the hell out of here.
I think we should stay, but we shouldn't
Oh my
stay
God.
here.
Should we?
You want to stay locked up in here?
Should
No,
we
I
hide
don't
in
wanna
that
stay
tiny little
locked
room
up.
and burst out and surprise them?
Do you think there's more liquor in the bar? Because that would be a place to stay.
I think we should stay here in Jurafurlish until
Oh.
the night, and let's
In the bar.
Get
maybe I don't
sneak
know.
out while they're distracted by all the
place.
goblins that are trying to kill
In
him.
the
Or
bar.
maybe
The
we
bar is
wait
like
for
our
Agliax
base.
to show his ugly fucking face,
He's
and
gonna show it.
and then we chop it off.
Didn't we just see it? Wasn't that who that was?
I don't know
No,
who that was.
That didn't. No, it wasn't him.
I don't
Probably.
fucking know what's going on.
Well, we're about to face a bunch of soldiers, probably.
Again.
All right, so sorry, we're on the other side of this room. You said the windows are only 6 inches high.
Yeah, they're very narrow.
There's no way.
There's no way.
I mean, I'm like really skinny, and it's just like too small
Oh,
for
what,
me.
is there an exit?
No,
What's
no,
the
no.
I
exit
know,
door?
No
that's
way.
what I'm saying.
Is there
I
an
just
exit
measured
door?
it with my
Yeah,
hands.
that's the one door everyone's been coming in and out of.
So
All right.
just explain how
I want to
skinny
crack
am.
that door
No,
open
no,
and
no.
just
It's
check
not-
the,
it's
check
not
the
a knock
It's
hallway.
a
on you.
very long stone hallway. There's a set of stairs leading up. You know how to get out of this place from the front
Right.
door. The stairs, the jail cell, stairs end at one side of the goddamn, why can't I talk right now? Sorry.
You're doing great.
You haven't been having
The stores end
today.
up on one side of the city hall,
Right.
and the jail itself is directly below it.
Mhm.
The top of the stairs leads to a hallway. One, taking the right way, will lead you to the front of the building where pretty much all the soldiers are. But their hallway does go to the back as well.
All right, I'm gonna stealth up.
Okay, roll it,
Stairs?
please.
That is an 18.
You get up to the top of the stairs, and you can hear to your right at least a half dozen soldiers
Mhm.
milling about. You can hear them saying.
We haven't
Other
been
door
in
things?
this building that we're in
No,
before.
you haven't.
Okay.
No, except for when they marched you down here.
Anything in the other direction?
Nothing in the other direction. No.
All right, I'm gonna wait for everybody to follow up behind me.
I'm gonna keep my chainmail off.
Okay.
For now, while we're sneaking.
I'm just gonna fold my arms like this, like cross them, and then roll my eyes.
Are you?
I wonder if I can make some sort of distraction.
All right, I will sneak ahead
What?
to the quiet side. So the left, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak ahead to the left and see if there's a way out of here. Do I need to stealth again?
Yes, please.
Oh, better. 24.
You
Killing a cat.
quietly pad down this hallway. It ends at a door. You can definitely see daylight coming out from underneath it, and also a large room to your left. There is a soldier standing in that large room, but their back is to you at the moment. You are fully exposed at the moment to that one soldier if they turn around.
Out or go. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna signal to you guys. There's gotta get in this room. I'm going out the door.
Okay.
All right, quietly.
Yeah, you quietly open the door. This building is well maintained, so it doesn't even make a noise as it slowly opens. You poke your head outside, and you see nothing.
I'm gonna wait. Come on. Okay.
I'm also
One
gonna
guy
stealth
over
down
there.
the hallway.
Okay.
So we all need to stealth. down
Everyone
the
has
hallway.
to stealth.
Oh my god. Good.
All right.
Pretty good. Not good. 6.
What is the order of people, please?
I'm already out the door, I guess.
Last
Yeah.
because I'm carrying Lilith.
Okay.
I'm a 16.
I'm a 14.
You rolled a 6.
Yep, I'm last and I'm
So-
carrying Lilith.
So Nightshade, Riel, and Cecil all make it outside. And
Good.
they all kind of like
Go.
stand behind the building.
I still have my hands, so my hands like holding the door open.
Okay.
Go.
As you are passing the soldier who appears to be yawning, you manage to step on the one piece of wood in here that is super creaky, and it makes a giant creaky noise. And he kind of pauses what he's doing.
I stop. Does he turn around?
I'm waiting for see what you do. You're just gonna stop or you
I
do something.
run.
Rail, we've got it, Mike. Do something distracting,
Roll
Rail.
athletics, please.
Okay, athletics is good.
Yeah.
Athletics is good.
Um,
Oh wait, why am I rolling an advantage?
also, I kind of get an idea. Like I kind of heard, I guess, how it happened.
Oh God! Oh God! No!
That's an 8.
So my little hands, like
Mhm.
anticipating that something crazy could happen. My hand, let's go with the door because it's kind of staying open on its own, and it just whoop. It goes kind of inside, behind the soldier dude before he turns around. So there's a hand there.
I turn to him and I cast command.
That's right.
Okay. So yeah, so you start running. A hand kind of starts floating out, but doesn't move that fast.
Yes.
Takes a couple seconds. So you see it start a hand floating, and you cast command, and that is a wisdom save.
It's a wisdom saving throw. He's got to beat a 13.
I ready a dagger.
And he
And
stops.
I say sleep.
Ooh, that's
And he looks at you
good.
for a second and goes, "Yeah." Falls to the ground.
And I keep walking.
Okay.
And the hand zooms out. It was gonna
Just
slap. The hand was gonna slap him, but it didn't need to.
Oh,
The-
I
the
thought
dagger
it
was
slam
gonna-
the door closed.
The dagger was going to throw at him.
Well, now it can slam the door closed once
Whoa.
he gets out, but it was gonna slap the guy before it did
I
that.
love that.
Just like you know, like a mommy dearest kind of just.
I know.
"Woo!"
I know
Yeah.
exactly what
You know, and not like to leave a bruise or knock him over, but just to like stun him. Like, what just happened?
All right, where are we
That
going?
kind of
We're in the
stuff.
alley.
we
You're behind. Yeah, you're in an alley between
All
two
right, I
buildings.
close with the door. We
Yeah.
close the door.
I think we just run a direction.
Where?
Um,
What's closest to where we are?
You are so the main square is one side is completely open to the pond.
Uh-huh.
The city hall is on the exact opposite side, and you have two other buildings surrounding it. The Drowned Drow is one building further away from you, and there's a couple of houses behind you, but they're all empty.
Okay. Oh, so empty houses are behind us. You said so. It literally the alley's ending in the pond, one place.
No. What I'm saying is on the exact opposite of the city hall
Oh,
is
okay.
where it is. So you're on the exact opposite of that. You're behind the square and everything else. So
Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm trying to picture it. And so at the end of can we see one of the empty houses off to one of the sides?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
go into an empty house.
Yeah. Head that
Yep.
way. Head that way.
We will run up.
Cecil, go first.
All right.
All of the doors to all the houses are open. They appear to have all been searched by the dwarves already, by the soldiers.
Where's the
We're getting
bar?
sacked.
We're not
Oh,
going to the bar.
the other way. We're going to an empty house.
The bar's where everybody else.
There
is
might be
gonna
alcohol in the house.
Yeah, and like, do you think they maybe have like a home bar?
Yes, I'm sure they
Okay.
do. All right, Jack.
Sure. Wait,
All right, so we make our way.
Let me just roll some dice here to see if there's a bar in this place.
I got 2 bottles in my bag.
I'd say there is.
And they must have like parish like.
There's cooking sherry.
Okay.
Gross.
But so okay, no,
God.
but cooking sherry
Ugh.
means that there's probably
Don't drink
like,
cooking sherry, kids.
No, but here's the thing. If they've got cooking sherry, it probably means that they have like a decently stocked pantry, and maybe.
Maybe.
I like to cook, so like
We're
maybe I
not
could make
gonna
a
cook more
little.
here.
What's the state of this
I'm
house?
hungry,
I
Be a
know.
little
and
quiet.
I know, but we
This
do not
house-
have-
yeah,
So you sneak into this house. It has not been lived in weeks at least. A fine layer of dust is on top of
so
everything.
there's no fresh herbs.
But
Fine.
this house is also cleared out. Like the entire place has been turned over as the dwarves were probably just looking for things.
But they left the cooking sherry. That's so weird.
Yeah. Well, they found better stuff in other houses.
Right.
I mean, there's definitely stuff that's missing from here.
Shares are usually the last resort.
What's in the pantry? Is there anything like jars of?
Yeah, you find some preserves,
Okay.
but far in the back, and nothing that's very good, like
So
preserved, like
I
Brussels
don't want to.
sprouts.
I don't want to close the
Oh,
door
a
because
little
I
bit of
think that'll
clearing.
probably be noticed if
Okay.
all of these. So I'd like us to move into like an inner room somewhere that we
Is there
can kind of.
cellar of any kind we can find?
Not in this house.
Not in
No.
this one. All right. No upstairs.
There is an upstairs. Yes.
All right, I say we go upstairs. They're much less likely to see anything.
downstairs. I like
And
that.
we can watch the show from up there, too.
Yes.
All
Right.
right.
It's just a question of if Hagliax knows where we are.
Of course,
tonight.
I'm sure he knows where we are.
Wait a minute.
So you go upstairs.
I go upstairs. I'm going to find a bed and lie down in it.
Okay. Does anybody want to keep watch or anything like that?
I'm
What's
gonna keep watch for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, keep watch.
I'm gonna just kind of look around.
Okay.
I'm gonna find I'll stay near where Nightshield is keeping watch, and I'm going to take out all of the notes we found,
Mhm.
all of the everything, and I'm going to start literally laying it out on the floor, trying to make sense of
You
it.
find some yarn that you can use.
Is it
to
red?
put them together.
Honestly, I
it
fucking
red yarn?
honestly,
Red yarn, yeah.
honestly, Jeff, I fucking might. Seriously, I am doing a full-on Homeland conspiracy wall.
I will get back to what's in this house in a moment. So just the front of the house faces a side street. The back of the house faces the roof of the city hall and also to where the town square proper is. So if you're in one of the back bedrooms there, you can kind of see where most of the soldiers are, where most of the people are milling about.
That's where I'll be looking.
What are you looking for exactly?
I just like poking around, seeing what's here. If there's dressers, drawers.
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
like
you
that.
find-
I'm
you
just,
find
peeking through.
Clothing, you
I'm-
find knickknacks.
Is there any good dresses? Or
There are a couple of good dresses that
Yeah.
are about 3 sizes too small for
But I
you in
can
one
sew, it's
direction and
fine.
2 sizes too big for you in another direction.
Okay, well if they're too big, I can always take them in. I'm just is
As
the
they're made
fabric
for
good?
dwarves, they're dwarf dresses.
Yeah, that's fine.
As
I'm
I'm
just more about the quality of the fabric. Is there anything that's
In
made from
in
fancy
in a
silks or-
box far in the back, you find an old wedding dress.
Oh wow.
I'm laying on the
wow,
bed.
She was married. Look at this. She was married.
That's nice. I'm playing with the rings
Wow.
that I tied to my necklace,
Sure.
and I'm just looking at the one
I'm
with
gonna
the
put the
shield
wedding
on it,
dress
Yeah.
on.
and I just kind of out of boredom, just kind of slip it on my finger. See what happens.
You suddenly
Sick.
feel yourself to be way more protected than you used to be.
Huh. Well, that was nice.
It is a +1 ring of protection.
Which
Oh,
one
hey,
is this?
This is the one with the shield on it. And I got another one that's got
So I put on the
moon on
wedding
it?
dress.
It's a moonstone.
a moonstone on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Okay.
had good luck with one.
I put on the
I'm gonna
wedding
slip on the
dress.
other one.
You're gonna have to take it out in a couple of places and
Are
take
you
it in
doing
a
this
couple
in
of
front
other
of any
places.
of us, or are you doing this by yourself?
I'm laying in bed and I'm just kind of just
I'm looking
fucking
at the
around
wall.
with the
I'm just,
necklaces
wearing
and just
this wedding dress. I know
let's
it's
see what this one
ill-fitting,
does.
but I'm just kind of
Maybe Lilith or Night.
I don't
Maybe
know if
Lilith
you
or
heard
Rael
Rael
should
should have
Rael put on the wedding dress.
I have no idea about magic, so what the fuck? I'm just putting on the moonstone rings.
It's a micro mini dress on you, and also you also had to kind of cut out the
Right,
belly
she's a
section
dwarf.
because
She's pregnant dwarf.
no, because dwarves are made much wider.
Oh,
Yeah, so
I-
it kind
I
of be kind of like
hear-
a bare your midriff.
I hear Rael.
Oh,
just
so I
kinda
cut it out to
talking
make it
herself.
sexy. Oh, I was just trying it on. I
accident.
wasn't gonna.
Okay, well it happens anyway.
But yeah, I'm like, ah! Now I feel like it's this is a reference that I don't get because this takes place another time, but Madonna like a virgin, MTV Music Awards. That's what I
Got it.
am like, I made it. I can't sing it because we don't have the license, but anyways, I'm skipping around,
So I do the same thing with the moonstone one,
Uh-huh.
just to see what it does.
You suddenly feel yourself grow more powerful with how stylish it looks.
Lovely. I like that one. That's nice too.
It's super stylish.
I'm gonna bite the gold ring, see how soft the gold is.
I mean, it's good gold.
it's good gold.
Really good gold.
So
Yeah,
Rael
it's very nice.
notices that Tabaxi's feeling good, and she's like, "Listen, I don't know what this is, but maybe it's the lighting or something, because it's dust, so but
I take the moonstone off and say, "This looks like it might go with your dress."
oh wait,
I'll hand it to you.
I
The moonstone
don't know,
ring.
you seemed really handsome to me for a second, and now
That was not the magical effect, was it?
is it a +1 charisma
Was it
ring?
+1 charisma?
No, it's really nice.
It's just really. I hand it. I see her in her dress and I hand it over to her. Maybe that'll look
the
good,
ring
better on you.
It's fits over 2 fingers actually, because
It's
I'm so.
it's a really nice.
Was the
moonstone.
+1
Yeah, it's really
protection the
nice.
mithril carbonato one?
Hmm?
The mithril carbonato ring that we found on
No,
the
that
journal?
was the
This is
silver
really
ring with
nice.
the red shield.
Oh, so that one. Okay, so you haven't tried that one on.
No, he just did that one.
I just did that one. The one
Oh,
with the,
that's that one.
that I just handed her the moonstone one with the.
Super stylish. Yeah.
So is there a third ring that I'm forgetting, or is that it?
There is a third one with a carbonado in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Where's that?
I don't know.
Is it around my
I
neck?
do not keep track of what.
If it's a ring,
maybe I've got it because
it's-
we found it in the pouch of holding.
This is
Oh,
pretty
okay,
fun.
then you have it.
A
Yeah.
ring with carbonara.
Carbonado.
It's got
It's a
some
black
pasta
diamond.
sauce on it.
The hardest.
So I just
piece
gave her a
of-
very
I
valuable
pull it
ring.
off, and I'm like, Cecil, try this on.
Yeah, sure.
Since
Doesn't
you're
really
feeling
go with the
experimental.
doublet. Doesn't really go with the doublet, but what the hell? Slip it on.
We both have
it's-
rings.
It's
Let's-
you get the power of wealth.
Ooh.
All right, give
Very
me that
nice.
back.
I check back
Give
in
you
with
what back?
everybody and I say, "What's going on? Is this a fashion show?"
Help me, no.
Yes, it is. Too bad.
Do you want to try this one on?
Rail, you look great.
I'm going to hand the
Outside,
carbonado to
You
her.
hear orders being shouted, and whoever's looking out the back
me.
way,
Nightshade,
you
Nightshade.
can see that soldiers are starting to, they come together. Orders are quickly given by the lieutenant and the sergeant, and then they start dispersing.
They know.
Yeah, they know we're gone.
Okay. We just gotta stay still and quiet.
Do I see what the last guy who felt like a demon? Sorry, which guy? He was the one taking
Corporal
notes.
Atinicus.
Corporal, say that name again.
Atinicus.
Atinicus. Do I see him?
Alright.
No, you do not.
All right. Who's ready for a last stand as they do a house-to-house search?
It's not going to
I
come
mean,
to that.
we've been trapped in a house before.
It's not going to come to that.
You hear footsteps going up the stairs.
These stairs?
I stand by the door with the cutlass at the ready.
No.
I'm going to run him through as soon as he comes through here.
What about the window?
The
what
footsteps are heavy and hard.
What about the window?
Ready and attack.
No. Cecil, do not.
Just one set of footsteps.
Just one step.
Cecil, do not.
I'm
Oh.
ready.
So you're all in the like the bedroom at the end of the hallway.
I hold a hand up. Just, I got this. Hold on. I
So
got this.
so there's one bedroom that faces the city hall, and the stairs kind of lead towards it, but down a hallway. So this is a pretty good vantage point for it. Or are you in the hallway where the stairs end?
I think we're in the bedroom.
Yeah, we're in the
What-
bedroom right now.
Is there a window out to the back side of the house?
That's the bedroom that you're in. The back side of the house faces the city hall. The front side of the house faces the mountain. the
Okay.
Fang.
Is there a window that we can get to from where we?
Not without passing the stairs.
All right. Do I hear one set of footsteps?
Just one set of footsteps.
All right. I'm ready in it.
Okay. So you're ready to throw an attack.
I'm shaking
I'm
my head.
ready with the cutlass.
A large hooded figure,
How large?
pretty large, bigger than you.
Is he armed?
You can't tell. He's
All right,
wearing a
all right.
dark hooded
He
cloak.
opens the door.
Oh, it's a
He walks up the stairs and gets to the top and pauses back to you. And then he turns around and faces down the hallway and then crouches down briefly. And then kind of does like one of those gestures where his head pops up, still in shadow. Then he fully stands up and you hear from down the hallway, "Do not be afraid. It is I, your savior.
God.
I have come
damn
for
it.
you at your darkest hour. The fates and the goddess Ashuna have brought me, Taro Kozak, here to your rescue, my friends."
Son of a bitch, get the fuck in this door right now. Get the fuck in here. Get in here.
Last night, I saw a most fiendish side. How did you find us
What
here?
was it?
I
Goblins?
used almost all of my cunning. Not all, sir, but a large portion.
Seriously, how did you find us here? Because are they gonna find us here?
I was actually in the house next door, and I saw you escape from the city hall.
I take out a bottle of wine, open it, take a swig, and then hand it to him.
Thank you, my good feline friend.
How's your mom?
She was taken from me
I'm so
2
sorry.
nights
Sorry to hear
hence.
that.
I'm
What?
so
2 nights previous.
What has
Sorry.
been happening?
From what I can tell, someone masquerading as Eldar has been bewitching the town,
Yeah, we heard
using
about
some
that.
sort of spell
We
that
heard
would
about-
cause everyone to do what he says.
We heard about someone in Spirit Hollow commanding the goblins wearing a red hat.
That would probably be Eldar, my friend.
Exactly.
Taro, there's so many.
I am well aware of that, little
Like,
lady.
So many more than the
I
one
was
you
not
caught.
allowed to tell you
Rael
all the
is
information that I had.
Looking at Taro like,
So
Taro,
many
how the
goblins.
hell did you get? How the hell did you
I'm
move through
making
this
eye
town?
contact with Nightshade. Like,
Last night, in
See
my
what's happening right now?
last night,
see it.
last night
fun.
in my distraught state after seeing my mother taken by the scofflaw,
Terrible, I'm so
monstrous,
sorry.
Terrible.
I somehow
Awful.
threw off the bewitching effects upon my mind and was able to clear my head and understand all the horribleness that has befallen this town.
All right, I'm gonna roll an insight check just to be sure.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20.
He seems to be telling the truth.
All right.
Let me rephrase that. He seems to believe he's telling the truth.
Yes. That's all you get. from
Tarl, do you got a way to get us out of here?
That is a very good question, my friend, but of course I have come prepared. I have a cabin just north of here. It is well guarded and well hidden.
Who's
We can
guarding
abscond
it?
from there right now if we leave and
Who's-
get there before the sun finally sets upon this
who's
lawless
guarding?
place.
Who's
I
guarding
think that
it?
sounds like the best option we got right now. Is
I don't
get the
know.
hell out of
I
here.
trust
What do we do?
Taro.
We stay here?
I'm
I
looking at
trust him.
Lilith and I'm going like, she never wanted to leave. She thought we should stop and face this here, and we've got a freaking division of soldiers outside.
Then
that
let
can-
them handle it.
I know they don't know what we know.
Well, they're gonna find it out soon enough.
We kind
But
of
we
told them
can
what we know.
stop and we can find Agliax.
We tried to warn them. They're on their
Look,
own.
I'm
I like
I'm
Taro's
all
idea.
for I like that. I'm all for leaving them behind and just
Before
getting the
we
hell
leave,
out
I
of here.
must insist, little lady, that while Madame Bovin's wedding dress is quite fetching on you, it is not the quiet wear for when you're doing cross-country travel through these wooded areas.
I'll change. Yeah, it's fine. I was having fun, so I'll change. And and Rael just changes right there in front of everyone.
He goes like deep red.
Wow.
And then like quickly turns around. I apologize, madam,
Shaking my head.
for seeing your naked form.
I'm
Though
on-
it be
Oh,
pleasant
it's
to the
fine.
eye.
What?
It's really fine.
Cecil is unfazed.
Listen,
I,
Taro.
I averted my eyes.
Listen,
I watched.
gentlemen and lady,
Yeah.
if we
And unconscious lady.
it's fine. She's seen naked women before. If we die tonight or tomorrow, then you will have all died seeing a nude elf, and that is a rare sight, and it's special. So you are welcome.
And
Quickly, everyone
we
follow
get,
me. I have a way to get out of here. I gotta get out of here.
and we
quickly,
got 1d8 inspiration. Right?
Yeah, totally.
Well.
and then Tarl like quickly runs down the stairs, kind of hunched over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With a book held in front of him.
Yeah, if you could find one. So yeah, so while this is happening, he runs downstairs and he checks the front door of the house.
I mean, either we go or we stay, but
We're going.
I'm following this guy.
we trust.
I trust him more than I trust these damn soldiers here,
If
or
we stay, get
whoever
caught.
just stole my
what
pipe.
are you saying? You trust that guy?
Hell,
you
I
trust
do.
that guy to handle these goblins?
he did.
Last
kill
time
one
I trusted
goblin.
a soldier, I found myself unconscious on a ship sailing away from my home. So I don't give a damn about these sons of bitches. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Ooh, I want to hear that story.
I'm sorry.
It's not a bad one. It's pretty good.
Compatriots, we must hurry. They are going to search this house within a matter of minutes.
I believe Taro.
Fine.
I think we should go.
Fine.
That's a good
pick up
bumper
Lilith.
sticker.
I pick up Lilith and I'm like, fine.
All right, so Tarl,
I can't. And I'm looking at the sending stone. I already used it once today.
Mhm.
I can't use it again.
Nope.
Okay. Fine.
Tarl leads you out the front door of the house. He then quickly just takes off down the street a lot faster than you'd expect him to be.
Well, he's fast.
He kind of goes around another corner and he stops and motions for everyone to come. Hurry! They won't
Yeah.
be here yet.
We hurry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm right on his heels.
Around the corner, you find the cart, Addis Hogpen's cart, along with Kevin still tethered to it.
Oh, hey, Kevin.
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
I found this lying fallow in one of the stables.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is our friend.
Yeah. His name's Kevin.
It'll make our journey swift.
Yeah.
Great. Kevin,
Can
do you
we-
mind? We
Are
can't.
they gonna care if you ride out of town? Can we hide under something?
Yes, they would care, so we should probably get going before they see us
Kevin,
leave.
Yeah, let's
wait,
get on- I'm
this
on the
has
cart.
To be, this has to be Kevin's decision. Kevin, raise your right hoof if you're agreeing to go with us.
I
Give him
think
an
that
apple.
only.
Give him one of those apples from your purse.
In
Oh
response,
shit! I've got apples in my purse. Here, Kevin. Here's an apple. But also, still let us know we need consent.
Kevin,
I
And it
think
has
that
to be
only works for
enthusiastic.
Lilith.
Kevin
Not
eats
us.
the apple, and Tarl goes, in my book, a horse eating an apple means consent. Let us go.
That's not how it works, but sure.
Yeah, he says, and he flicks the reins.
Tarl will save us all.
Wow.
Name of the episode.
Tarl will save us all.
You ride for an hour. The army
Gonna
never
name our
quite
crew
catches up to you.
Tarl's Crusaders.
So it's like 6 o'clock, right?
Knights
6
of
o'clock.
Tarl.
The sun is
Eventually,
going
the
down.
sun is
May I have
completely
one of those
down in this
apples?
part of the valley. It is dark in the woods. The sun was behind the Fang a long time ago.
How close to the cabin are we, Tarl?
Well, it's right around this corner. As you can see, the track itself is hidden. Please, one of you, help me with this wood. And Tarl jumps down from the cart.
Is he still
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
about
yeah.
seeing her
Something
naked?
my hand could
No,
hold
your
it.
hand's not that strong enough, unfortunately.
And
I
he
will
goes
jump down.
And he grabs a log and
Yeah, I got it.
picks it up. So you both kind of heave this log out of the way, revealing a half-hidden road behind it.
Okay.
And he goes, "One of you drive the cart through while we hold this."
Go ahead, Nightshade.
Yeah, I can drive.
You drive the cart through,
And then we
you
move the
no
log
problem.
back in place.
You could do
I
so
said
many things.
no problem.
I just want to.
You are
one,
very full of surprises, man.
okay, for
Thank
1
you.
minute, I just want to appreciate, like, because you're a woman and I'm a woman. Like, I couldn't drive the car because I don't know how, but like, you have so many things that you can do that are traditionally like men do and the women don't, but you know how to do it, and I
Thank
just think that
you.
is so cool and so strong and like
Thank
really
you.
progressive
Thank you.
and dare I say feminist. Like,
You could say that.
I just really appreciate you. Also, your style is great. I can't wait till we get to like a place where we can go shopping and
Thanks.
like pick out dresses and like I think
Yeah.
it'll be really fun.
Hopefully we won't die tonight.
Okay, to be honest, I'm not worried about it. But to
Yes.
be honest, like these people are cool and they're fine, whatever. They're coworkers. But like, I think that you and me are friends.
I think
And
we
you
are
don't-
too.
Really? You
Yes,
think
no,
that?
I definitely think we're friends. We're back in the cart.
Yeah, you're kind of slowly
No,
going.
yes,
off.
I would
Quiet.
definitely think that we're friends.
Ladies, please, I would like your silence. There are things in
Yeah.
the woods beyond.
Oh, right,
I would
I
like it as
forgot.
well if we could have that.
Behold,
Forgot.
our refuge. And before in front of you is a kind of a rundown cabin.
Oh.
It's not the worst place you've ever seen. Well, it is for
I
Rail.
bet nothing
for
bad
everyone
ever
else-
happened in there.
Oh,
It's cute.
It's like.
Which-
does it,
Which
it's-
floor do you keep the human skin
It's
on?
his hunting cabin.
it's
That is
fine.
That is a
It'll
very good
do,
guess, sir.
Tarl. Thank you
must
so
be
much.
an investigator detective, much like myself.
Yep.
I guess it's better than a 10.
All right.
Let's
Quickly,
get
let us
inside.
inside before whatever is out in these woods discovers us here.
Goblins.
Yes, goblins. And then he
Can
walks
we-
over to the front door and just opens.
So
it
did
up.
we go up the mountain at all?
Yeah, you went maybe about. You probably ascended probably about 800 feet or so.
Is there any way?
Like from the front of the cabin, you can see the entire
Okay.
valley below you.
Okay. Yeah. Can we
Yeah.
see Jurfurlish from the cabin?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Yeah. I'm watching Jurfurlish.
Can we? It's probably way too far. We can assume that those we know that those bodies were the symbol that the bodies formed was
The six-legged spider.
that's what
Yeah,
I was
that's what
trying to
she
say.
said. Yeah, but from this distance you can't see it because they probably they
So
picked them
wait,
up a
if
long
it's
time
got
ago.
6 legs, is it technically a spider or is it like a spider-like thing? Because spiders have like
That's not a
8
terrible
legs.
question, actually.
like are they
Inside, Tarl is getting a
Somebody's
fire
making
going, and he
spiders.
says, "As long as we keep the drapes pulled, we should be hidden."
Okay.
I mean, it's like spider shaped, but a spider has 8
8
legs.
legs.
So if it's got 6 legs, it's not like I know we're calling it because we don't really know, but like 6 legs, it's another creature.
Okay.
It's another creature.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do?
It means something. else.
What's the sleeping arrangements in this cabin?
Well, unfortunately, sir, this is only a 2-room affair. There is one sofa, which I of course believe that the ladies themselves should share.
Yeah. Sure.
That's fine.
I'll set my hammock up between.
Oh yeah,
Two
yeah. You
posts.
find two posts. Yeah.
Maybe Lilith
Alright.
should have.
There is a
We
loft
have-
up
we
there,
should
which
get
maybe we could
Lilith a
place somebody
sofa,
else, and
we
there is a
have our
bedroom
bedrolls.
over to the side that
And-
we could place the sleeping one. in.
Yeah.
That's
Put
what
Lilith in
Is
the
there?
bedroom.
But is there like something squishy for her to be on?
I'll put Lilith up into the bed. In
Yeah,
the bedroom.
there's a
I
bed.
assume.
Who's gonna keep
Um,
watch on her in there? I don't want something coming
And
through
then,
the
like,
window.
maybe we put our bedrolls out and then we like switch, like, because I'm just afraid if I spent the whole night on my bedroll, it's like I'm gonna like my neck, my back. Just,
That's
like,
fine.
kinda stiff,
Here-
and
here-
like we
That's
don't
fine.
have a masseuse on staff here, so
Hear me
No,
out on
there
this
is
one. I
no
really
staff
think
here.
since Lilith can't defend herself, we need to put her on the couch where we can all keep an eye on her, where she's not near a window.
Okay.
We grabbed everything that was
Ours.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that means we grabbed that gem. That gem of hers probably was with.
Yes,
what
it was.
was it?
Yeah.
Just put it back on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should put it back like in her hand. Or
Yeah,
something.
something.
Okay, the gem,
Put it, or is it?
She's
It's on
wearing
a
it.
string.
Yeah, it's on a
Yes.
string, yeah.
I'm gonna put it
Yeah,
back
let's
around
put it
her.
on her
the moment that the necklace goes around her neck, she suddenly just sighs deeply, and then actually starts to lapse into a real sleep.
Okay.
Like she stops moaning and making whimpering noises. And now she's just quiet.
Maybe we should have done that earlier.
That's none of my business, but maybe we should talk to her about that later.
Yeah, when she wakes up, let's let her sleep.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. I
How's the
want to. I
bat
want to stay where I
doing?
can keep watching the
Have this,
town.
apple
I'm gonna
in my
stay.
bag
I'm gonna put
that's-
my hammock up where I can keep an eye on her.
It's softer than the others, so
Does
maybe
anybody
I'll
eat?
feed it to the
Anybody drink?
bat.
Anyone?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna. I've in
Yeah,
my
I'll eat some.
bag.
I'll eat some dry fish
I have
out of my.
these- I have these apples and like
Huh?
one of them's like squishier and
Yeah,
like not. So
Tarl,
I'm
give to
gonna,
Harold.
I'm gonna
Harold?
just give it to the bat
Okay.
thing. And,
And anyone needs a short rest. You just had one.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
yeah. So
Um,
anyways, the bat's been like
okay.
fed or something because I know he likes rotten fruit, which
Yeah.
is so weird, but whatever.
Harold will mention this
Did
when she wakes up. You have my word on that.
there was
Maybe she'll stop trying to kill
there was
me.
there was a mention in
Probably not.
the diary. I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm sorry. I keep thinking about everything we found. There was
Pretty neurotic. I didn't want to say anything, but
No, it's good. It's a good thing.
I was trying to be an investigator back in New Calendar before we left. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this right now.
Tell us, literally tell us everything.
No. You know enough.
Oh, okay.
You know Farley, and that's enough.
Oh no, that's fine. Farley's cute.
No, it's not.
It's cute.
No, it's not. Come
It's
no, I
so
totally get why
cute.
you don't tell people because it's kind of like it sounds a little.
Like what? Go ahead. I've heard it. I'm sure.
My great grandfather himself was actually named Farley, sir. That is a quite a becoming name for a man of action.
Thanks.
Trade, I'll tell you. Yeah, man
Of
of
course.
action.
Thanks.
He
I
was
will
not.
tell
He
you.
himself was not a man of action.
Thanks, Charles.
He
A
actually
man
died
of
at a very young age.
Oh,
No.
I'm just swinging back
No,
and
I
forth
get
on my
it.
hammock,
I get
putting my monocle in my eye and popping it out with my eye muscles.
Okay.
did you know? Hey, Tarl. Did you know Zora, Eldar's wife?
I have met her on a few occasions. Yes, sir.
And they had some kids.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That was
They lived not in a cabin not too far from here, with her parents, I believe.
yeah.
That checks out.
We met her last night.
I thought that she was taken.
Yeah, she was.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some food made
Yeah.
over here.
Darlie, got any of that
Okay.
wine left that I gave you?
Oh, yes, sir.
We have
Thank
some
you.
cooking sherry.
So
There,
we
you will
do.
find a well-stocked.
the cooking
You will find a well-stocked.
We
bar over there,
looted!
sir.
Wow. So there's like I can make cocktails, and then also, so you said you're gonna cook. Do you need some help? I love to cook, and I'm pretty good at it. I would love to like cook with you, or maybe in place of you, depending on what's in the pantry.
Well, there's only some dry tack in there right now, madam. I
Some
was not
dry
expecting.
tap-
I was not expecting to come out here at this time.
Yeah.
I suppose we should probably go out and do some hunting to see if we can
Well,
find
probably
anything
not
fresh.
Some
tonight. I
hunting.
think we should stay inside right now.
We should stay here.
I got some dried
Yes.
fish in my bag if you want some of that.
You know what? With a cooking sherry and a little cast iron pan, I could kind of saute it up. It might be kind of good.
At that,
It's about a couple years
Oh,
old.
no, everybody.
a low, mournful note rumbles through the valley from far, far away.
From the Fang.
From the Fang.
Oh no.
Night has fallen on Jura Furlish again.
Here we go.
Did we didn't hear that at nightfall last night or the night before, did we?
I
I
don't.
thought we did. I thought we did.
We
in the
did.
I think we
mor-
did.
in the
No, we heard it
morning.
in morning. We
Oh.
didn't hear the night. Okay, I'm sorry. Go
Listen,
ahead.
guys, we've been through this before and we've survived. We're gonna survive again. I'm I'm not worried.
Well, now we get to find out if whatever's looking for us knows where we are.
He's gonna find us in this cabin in the woods.
Somebody's at the Fang, blowing that fucking horn.
Or it's just like mystical, magical.
Taro pulls out a coffee pod and goes, "Does anybody want any coffee?"
Yes,
I
please.
would
This night
love
will be
some.
very long.
Do you have Kahlua to go in it?
I
We got
do
sherry.
not believe so, madam, but there is some whiskey that you
What's
could.
Kahlua?
Oh, that's perfect.
I'll have some whiskey.
It's what fancy people
I'll have
drink.
all of that.
He starts filling up mugs
Thank you.
with coffee. And
Here we go.
And put some whiskey in that, please.
Yes, sir.
I'll have it
Thank you.
without the coffee.
Yes, sir. And you do that as well. Then he settles down into a rocking chair and starts rocking.
Are you sure you don't want some coffee?
When you said-
all night again.
I'm sorry, Tarl.
I'm not looking forward
I'm
to
sorry
that.
to bring this up. You said your mother was taken.
Yes, sir.
What took her?
Eldar and his evil forces took her.
The goblins?
Yes, sir.
Did you see spiders?
No, sir.
Just a horde of goblins.
Each night, Eldar would show up with his demon and some of his goblins. They kept getting more every single night.
Was his
And he
demon
would
really
take-
fat?
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Like a big
The-
fat guy.
the
Like
hungry one.
huge. And
Very,
he just like
very
had,
cool,
he
very
was like so fat you couldn't see his legs.
Correct.
Just like a
We think
all
they're
belly.
they're
Yeah.
sleeping underneath the barn at Spirit Hollow.
That would make a lot of sense, I believe, because they're always coming from that direction.
I'm just gonna.
There was word. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
There was word from McQuinta and Spirit Hollow that they came from a cave to the east. Does that sound like anything to you?
Unfortunately, sir, I had not had a chance to go and venture up to Spirit Hollow within the last couple of years.
We could go during the day again. Go back there during the day again tomorrow. I don't know.
I'm gonna keep my ears out for listening for screams coming from Jar Furlish.
It's pretty far away, so you're not really going to hear too many screams.
All
And
right.
you do
Wonder what
see,
happened to Sir
and you also
Alden?
don't see any like torches or even lights down there because
Okay.
they're all dwarves.
Okay.
So
I'm feeling paranoid.
Where's Sir Alden?
I'm
Can
feeling
you?
maybe Sir Alden's part of this
When does
Are
your
you
when does your
able
sending
to-
stone refresh?
tomorrow.
I'm gonna go
And
ahead.
I
and
don't know if I
stand
want him. I don't want
outside.
to bring him to our location.
I'm gonna go outside on the porch and I really want to listen to hear if I can hear any screams
Oh,
or
be
anything
so
from
careful,
town.
please.
you hear from inside the feline. I'm sorry, sir. I have not caught your name at this instances, and I will make a change of that in the near future. But there, you will find some wood next to the door, and I would really much appreciate if you could bring some in to me.
You got it. All right, I'm gonna stand out on the porch, just kind of pace around. Want to peer into the woods a bit, and just keeping my ears pointed at the town.
Okay.
I just want to hear if I can hear fights.
It's really far away. You really can't hear anything.
I see anything
Tomorrow.
outside looking in at us?
Amaro.
No,
Did
you can see.
say
I mean, you can
Amaro?
roll a perception, see if
Tomorrow.
you can hear anything
Oh.
like near you.
I love Amaro.
What's Amaro?
It's like this kind of
Nat one.
liqueur, and it's got like
no, there's
an
nothing around here.
orangey
Yeah, that's
kind
a
of
great place. I
citrus
think I could live
flavor.
here.
It's really great. You can.
I'm gonna grab an
sip
armful of
it
wood
with
and
a
come
little
back
bit of,
inside.
Like, you just like chilled, and it's just like kind of effervescent.
It does sound good.
Sometimes it's really great. It's great in the summertime.
As you start loading wood
Uh-huh.
into your arms, a small luminous shape appears atop the pile.
Mm-hmm.
It is a little girl, maybe 7 or 8.
I'm sorry.
I start to grip
Her
one of the
skin
boards
is-
like a
there's-
club.
Her skin is deathly white, and her eyes are cloudy and unfocused. There's a large gaping hole carved out of the left side of her chest.
And I'm the only one that sees all
She
this?
turns to face you,
All right.
and she goes, "There's something wrong with him."
And
And then she explodes into a white mist that sinks into the earth, leaving the smell of decay and strawberries behind.
That was weird. I
Oh,
keep
we're
grabbing.
not
I keep
experiencing
grabbing
it,
wood.
so-
Fuck you, Jeffrey.
I keep grabbing wood, and then I head back inside.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah,
Everything
no problem.
okay out there?
Yeah, it's all good. Can't hear any screams from town.
Oh, good.
You have
Yeah.
a weird expression.
Do I? Because I'm pretty good at deception as well.
No,
I'm gonna
something's
put on my
weird.
poker face.
Oh,
Poker
yeah, sure.
face.
You're not being honest. I'm gonna also roll because
Rolling insight.
I rolled a natural 20.
Jesus Christ! All right, so
Insight on
when I was 5 years old,
what No, seriously, something just happened and you're not being honest.
Yeah,
You
he's
need
definitely
to be
hiding
honest
something.
right now.
And he's definitely scared
What?
about something.
I rolled
Something
a
spooky.
nat 20 on an insight, which means that now plus my wisdom, which is 0. So
note
I
to self,
rolled a 20.
Never lie to Rael.
Is there a? Do I have to divulge
Backseat.
everything?
No. All this means that she knows that something something spooked you outside, and you're not telling them. That's all
Wait,
she
what
knows.
happened
See what
outside?
happened. Something
Nothing.
happened.
I grabbed an
no,
armful
I
of wood.
just rolled a 20. I know that something
Rolled a
happened.
20. What are you rolling
Just
20s
look at me in the eye.
I'm gonna.
Are you doing the
I will
Larry David
grab
thing to me?
Rael. I will
And-
grab the 4 of us
Tell me what happened.
and walk us outside,
No,
Mhm.
what?
back out
No.
onto the porch.
No,
Is
I don't-
Tarl right
hold
there?
On, hold on. Let's
Okay.
slow
Take it
down
all.
for a second.
Calm down, guys. Calm down. What's
What happened? Something happened.
fuck?
Yeah, Charles just sitting in his rocking chair.
I got
Right there
an
with us.
armload of
Something
wood.
happened. You saw something. You talked to someone.
No,
something
I-
happened. I know it. I know what I feel in my gut. I can
Look,
tell it,
all
I
right,
can tell it,
all
I
right.
can tell it.
I had to
What?
take a shit. I had to take a shit in the woods. All right.
That's not what you're talking. No, something happened.
Can
You
I do another
communicated with
deception since I did
someone.
another?
Yeah.
Okay. I had to take a shit, so I went and took a shit in the woods.
I-
All right, that's a 14.
No, I got a nat 20.
But I
Yeah.
just gave you another
Yeah,
deception.
I'm not- we're
technically, he's right. You'd have to roll it again to see if he's lying about this thing.
No.
8.
I mean, he
so-
could have just been really gassy.
Are you
I
happy
don't know,
now?
it's
Are you
weird, though.
satisfied?
No, I don't.
He
I'm
he
not
probably
satisfied.
he probably did take a dump outside.
Gross.
But why would that scare him? That doesn't make any sense to you.
No,
Yeah.
and that's not what I was asking.
All right.
because
Wait,
I
what's
feel like
going on?
Look, can I just Tarl?
Something
Can I hand the
happened.
wood
He's
off
not
to you,
being
please,
honest
Sure,
Tarl?
there is a pile. There's
Yeah,
the hole
I'm gonna go
over
get
next
another.
to-
You know what? I'm thinking this is gonna be a long night. McQuaid, can
Is
you
he
come
on
out
our
with me?
Side?
Yeah, I will.
Help me get
Wait,
some more
no,
wood.
stop. I don't know if he's on our side.
Rael.
Because I detected something
What are you
happened and he's
talking
not being
about?
honest
Did
about
something
it.
happen in the woods?
Something happened.
Nothing happened in the woods. Y'all just be calm
Something
down here.
happened
That
in
moment-
the
McQuaid, if you could-
woods.
Tarl drops down to his hands and knees as his back arches up.
Shit.
Spasms rack his
God
body.
damn it,
as he
Rael.
dry heaves.
No.
Poker face, Rael. Poker face.
He glances over at you, revealing his eyes that have turned completely red from blood.
Is it the sherry?
A deep strangling scream barely escapes his throat. He rears back up and faces the sky before collapsing, slamming his body back down to the floor.
What?
I keep
Alright.
I keep my +1 silver dagger at the ready to throw. I'm gonna see where this is going for a
So-
little bit.
A putrid torrent of bile and mucus shoots out of his mouth.
Oh,
And after
God.
like 10 seconds of this, like it forms this pretty large pile, Tarl finally stops. Red tears fall from his eyes.
Oh my god.
He glances over at you with questioning eyes.
You
until
alright,
another
buddy?
spasm goes, and another quake shoots through him as more bile shoots up out of
I
him.
hate this.
And it turns an already like large pile into this giant, impressive thing that falls across the ground.
Okay, I'm grossed out. I'm.
Tarl finally slumps over, exhausted.
Oh.
His red eyes stare up at nothing. I'm sorry, he mutters and passes out.
Oh. Sweet.
I'm still at the ready with the dagger to throw.
Okay.
But there's now a pile of bile.
Yes, like a big pile.
All right.
A big pile.
Okay.
So I'm like freaked. I'm sorry. That just grossed me out. I'm gonna.
Cecil,
I
was
have
there
to-
something?
Yeah, I saw something just appear and
okay.
warn me about
Okay.
this
Wait,
guy.
hang on,
was
Rael.
it-
He's finally about to say something to you.
Look, what I was.
And I acid splash on the pile of bile.
Okay.
That was a 4.
Plus a.
I don't know what the bile.
All right.
That's fine.
What happened outside as I'm grabbing the wood, and next time when somebody's trying to keep a low profile, please let them keep a low profile. I was going through the wood, and this freaking dead girl appeared on top of the pile.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, it just all fucked up looking, messed up little girl.
She
and
just appeared.
She just appeared there right in front of me. I'd never seen anything like that before, and she gave me some kind of warning about Tarl. I assume it was about Tarl. She just said,
What did she say?
What did she say?
She said there's something wrong with him.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on Tarl.
You can. He's just unconscious. It's not. That's not quite going to do it for him. And I'm going to say you kind of know.
I'm
that.
gonna.
Can I
just wanted
see
to
what's
try it.
wrong with him? He's got bloody eyes.
Mhm.
He's got like what? Can I make a medicine check? I don't know.
You know what?
It
I'll do
looks
this
like
the
that
old-fashioned
it looks like
way.
That he just vomited up about his weight in mucus.
Yes.
I'll do this the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna grab him by the
Tarry
shoulder and be like,
mucus.
Tarl, Tarl!
He's like his tongue is lolling out. That's how.
You might need to get out.
All right, let's lay him down on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit.
What if can we lock
The
him in the
mucus
bedroom
is
upstairs?
kind of, even with the acid that you kind of threw on top of it.
I didn't throw it. I threw up.
Okay,
This
you
was
threw up
really
the
gross
acid
to
on it.
witness. It just,
Right.
I have a delicate ecosystem.
The
so.
mucus is forming this pile that it should not have been able to form. It's not really spreading out as much as it should.
Oh my god.
But I vomited
Yeah, I know.
acid on it, so
Yeah, I know.
it got a
All right.
All right, let's
splash.
guys, let's pull Lilith away from that.
Nightshade.
Oh,
Maybe
boy.
do that sacred flame thing you do
Mm-hmm.
on the bile.
I do.
Okay. So what do you do exactly? Tell
It
me.
needs to make a dex check.
It's
It's
a
a
dex.
Yeah, a
I'm
dex.
gonna
I
pull.
just reach out my hands and just blast.
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
I think it's 60 feet.
Yeah.
60
Okay,
feet.
so you're like standing on the other side of the cabin or right over it. What are you doing?
I
Back up.
I have gone towards the door.
Okay.
And so I've turned around in the entry of the door and blasting it towards where Tarl is.
All right. That'd be dexterity.
Praying that everything works. Yes. Yes.
What are you doing, sir?
Sorry, I was looking to see what you're rolling. You're rolling for a pile of vomit. I'm curious.
I'm gonna take Lilith and pull her as far away from this as possible.
What is the damage?
Oh.
D8 radiant.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, I played a cleric last campaign.
Oh no. 5 damage.
Okay. Thank you.
To the pile of bile.
Oh, I know.
Pile of
Pile
bile.
bile.
That's our next T-shirt.
please,
Pile of bile.
please not.
I'm not sure.
The flame lands on top of the pile and it brightens briefly, and then the pile just kind of rolls over the top of it and then draws it down. You can see it glowing beneath the surface, and there's something not liquid inside of it. Like you can actually see bones, maybe.
Oh my god.
And then the flame just starts to sink further and further down this pile until it just is completely gone.
I have a chill.
Tarl.
All right, I'm gonna.
Tarl?
I don't know-
Tarl, wake up.
I don't know if this is gonna do anything, but I'm gonna open up a healing potion and pour it down his throat.
Down his throat.
Yep.
Tarl, are you
He's not
okay?
gonna swallow it, but you can try.
I'll do it.
Try, yeah,
I would do it anyway.
Like closes mouth.
Not like I'm gonna ever drink this crap.
All right, doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything. All right.
Do.
Told you the damn things didn't work.
Everyone roll a perception really quick.
Oh my god. 16.
5.
9.
I'm 11.
Okay. Rael and McQuaid. Like everyone's kind of looking at this thing and Tarl and just trying to figure out what to do, and that's when you notice it's changed shape. It's no longer quite the shape that it was when it's out there, but it's been a very slow change.
The pile.
The ooze of stuff.
There's still stuff?
Yeah, it's holding there. How has it changed shape?
It's gotten a bit longer and a little more oval.
What is happening?
Is it the shape of the spider sacks? Or is it
It's close to.
approaching? Yeah.
Are you guys are the only two that notice this?
I'm gonna cast divine favor,
Okay.
and I'm going to stab it with my dagger, with my +1 dagger.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. That's a 16.
As your hand comes to the pile,
Yeah.
your dagger gets within inches of it when a 3-clawed hand comes out of it and grabs your wrist.
What?
Another one comes out on the other side, and a spider's mouth and head comes out of it.
What?
And you hear, "Hello, Vian. What? Are you my meal tonight?" Roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh my god.
All right, you know what? I'm done with this whole place.
That's
I'm gonna
a
find me a
4.
boat and I'm getting the hell out of here.
The claw then just throws you across the room. You don't take any damage, but you are thrown 10 feet away.
Okay.
And then another two more legs come out of this thing.
I'm gonna roll wait, I didn't take any damage,
No, you
so I
didn't
don't
take
need
any
to
damage.
roll a concentration for my divine favor.
Finally, Agliax fully emerges from this thing, revealing himself to be a giant 6-legged spider.
What? What does it have? His head on it?
Slowly his back legs kind of come together, forming legs, and what appears to be his carapace just kind of like spreads out around him, creating a hooded cloak. And he stands up and stretches. What?
I throw up again.
And he goes, "This'll be very fun tonight." And that's where we're gonna leave it.
All right.
Oh,
God damn
come
it.
on.
God damn it.
Oh.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening.
Wow.
Oh wow!
This
Ooh.
Just when I thought you were my
Isn't
friend.
getting
Jeff.
any easier.
Terrifying.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I like the cabin in the woods.
I do like that.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for listening.
All
Tune
right,
in next
you're awesome.
time.
Bye.
Bye.